there, thanks very much for your order. You've had a fight with a friend and you'd like to know what is going on. Are you really to blame for something in this? Or is she just messing with your head and trying to make you feel bad and shift the blame? Would it be better for you to forgive and continue your friendship, or to have space and to let her deal with her issues? I'll just ask the cards. Please answer Nina's queries about her friend. Please answer Nina's queries about her friend. Yeah. So I feel that you're going to move on from this relationship. Be free of her girlfriend. That's what you really want. In the past, it was a highly successful relationship, actually. It was quite happy and there was a lot of energy between you. I feel you thought this was a really successful friendship in the past. Something that would be long term. Before you were separated, of course. And I feel it really deflated you when she started the fight with you, but it shows with the overall energy that she is a little bit immature in her outlook in respect to friendships. And I really feel that into the future you're going to decide to be free of her, because it shows here that there's an option to return, but you're not going to take that option. You're going to take a very cold approach to your friend, because I feel that you feel it's all too hard and you've had one too many battles to work through, and you really don't want to be jumping through hoops. Shows that your friend is quite an arrogant person. She can be very egotistical. There's something about your friend that is larger than life. She's very friendly. She can be very popular, but there is an immaturity to your friend. And I feel that your friend is always causing fights with people. It seems to be a habit of your friend to cause arguments in a friendship. Plus, I feel your friend can be deceptive. There's something about her personality that's very aggressive. She can be very combative, and combined with that is like a type of envy. So I feel that your friend is spoiled, basically. And it shows very clearly here with the Eight of Hearts that into the future you will choose to separate from your friend. And not only will you choose to separate from your friend, but you will also choose to move away from the relationship, even though it means a lot to you. Because I feel that you wouldn't struggle with this decision over whether to take her back if you didn't really enjoy the friendship or the connection that you had with your friend. So it deflated you quite a bit when she caused that fight, and the fight was quite explosive. But also it's a third party situation where there's a third person in this mix, where I feel she's trying to maybe juggle her friendships and another woman, or another friend, or another man That's a strong impression I get too. So it's like a friendship of convenience on your person's part. When things are up, they're up, but when she's having difficulty with somebody she might be going out with, or, you know, boyfriend or a girlfriend, when she's having difficulties in her life, she seems to go back to her old friends. So she's all about building friendships up and knocking them down. And it seems to be a cycle with your friend, a big cycle. It has a lot to do with her level of independence in her own life. So she's highly independent, she's very popular, she can be very popular, she can be very assertive, very personable. Something about your friend is larger than life. But she's also a dissatisfied character, an arrogant character, somebody who carries with them a big ego. So I feel that you'll be frustrated in this relationship into the future, because basically she'll treat you dishonestly, first of all, in friendship. But not only that, she has the capacity to be really mean, particularly to her women friends. So that's where you feel like you'd like to turn away from this friendship. And I really don't think the arguments are over in the present. I think that if you agree to see your friend, you're going to have another argument. And the reason you're going to have another argument is because you won't be able to help yourself. You're going to have a go at her. It's like you are focused on being calm, but some type of bee gets in your bonnet and you just go at her again. Not at her again, but you go at her for being arrogant, for being egotistical. There is an immature energy through this, but it's also based on ego, like she's a mature person. It's not like she can't bite back, because she can. But this is just her way of being mean. She's a mean girl. And I really feel that you really don't want to go back. You want to go back to the successful friendship. Because I feel that in the past, it was quite lively. You felt that you found a very exciting friend, a very loyal friend, somebody that made you happy in friendship. But it has everything to do with a third party situation. It has everything to do with your friend picking and choosing her friends and her lovers at different points in time. So she'll pick a fight for no good reason, and then she'll just expect to waltz into your life for no good reason. So that's where I feel you're going to choose to move away, because the battles become too hard. I feel that presently you're not thinking about taking her back, and if you do, it will cause another big argument. I don't feel it's about making you feel responsible. I don't feel it's about not respecting somebody. I feel she's just mean. This is a person that can accuse you very convincingly of quite a bit, but is actually setting up a dramatic scene for themselves, because she's a drama queen, a big one, an intelligent drama queen at that, because she has you on your feet. She has you believing that maybe you had some, maybe there was something wrong with you in friendship when you know full well there wasn't. So she's convincing. She can put up a ferocious argument with anybody. But this is all about your person just being egotistical and being a drama queen. That's all it's about. So she wants to cause a fight in order to talk about that fight, in order to bring attention to herself. She's an attention hoarder. That's what she is. And this is going to be quite cyclic. So she'll cause a fight to bring attention to herself, to make people feel sorry for her. She'll resolve that fight. She'll start another fight. She'll make people feel sorry for her. She'll turn it into a huge big drama scene. Get the sympathy she needs from a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whoever it is that may be around her. And then she starts the cycle all over again. So it's just a personality condition. It's not about who did what in this friendship. I really feel that this person's too aggressive for you. You have a much cooler character. You can rise to the challenge. You can rise to her battles. But how many battles do you want to undergo? 10? How many battles do you want to undergo before you learn your lesson? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because I feel the true nature of this person came out, and you didn't recognize it as her true nature because you'd never seen it before. But it aggravated you. You understand she's aggravating. You understand she's ferocious. It's not so much about her trauma and negative feeling from something else, which I can see she's upset over a relationship gone wrong. But no matter what she tells you about that relationship, it was resolved very amicably on his side. Very amicably. But because she's a drama queen, she makes out it's some type of trauma or negative event. She's big on drama. She's big on causing a scene. She even caused a scene for this relationship. It says she was with a man. She's even caused a scene on that, and she focuses on it too. But on his side, he's looking straight at the battles. He had exactly the same battles with her that you're having. You're not well suited on a friendship level because she's an energy vampire. She'll suck you dry. And there is an immaturity to her. But there's also another side to her that is very well developed. And if you think back on the fight you had with her, and the drama she caused, the accusations she made, how forcefully she came across to you, it would have told you that something was wrong. Because I can see it in these cards that she's a whacker. She's mean. To the point where she had this lovely boyfriend. It says boyfriend, so I'm saying boyfriend. Lovely. Very passionate about her. couldn't take the drama, couldn't take the battles, lovingly broke the relationship off. She says, oh, I was in this terribly abusive relationship. I was abused by my boyfriend. It's horrible. Something like that. Awful, she'd say. She'd make some grand... She'd give you a grand story about it, but it was really quite amicable. And it's something that started when they were younger, I feel. But she focuses on it. It's something she focuses on to keep her drama going. She's a drama queen. So she tells you about her trauma and her negative experiences and how it's affected her. But it's all about the scene for her. It's all about the drama. The never-ending story. That's what it's about. But he was lovely. Nothing wrong with him. But your friend was quite abusive. And he found it very difficult. He always had to calm her down. She used to go hysterical on him quite regularly. To the point where he's so loving that he didn't make a big deal of it. He just used to calm her down and get on with things. But in the end, it was too much. He couldn't withstand it anymore. It's to the point where he doesn't even blame her. That's how loving a person he was. And I'm saying he because it shows a he. So you have to be careful. I wouldn't invite somebody this aggressive back into my life because I know whatever she said, it was ferocious by just looking at these cards, and it was calculating. She was just moving you into position basically so that she could execute her drama. But that's not what you want in a friend. You want this. You want the success, you want the happiness, you want the purity, the loyalty, the passion for your friend, the good times. And that's what she sold you in the past. She's just a spoilt kid, a spoilt big kid. And I know I can see that you're looking to turn away from her, and I really feel to find your own success and your independence, that's what you should do. Because if you continue on in a relationship with her, she will just keep using you to fuel her drama. And that's not fair on anybody. Plus she's making you out to be a liar. And what friend makes their friends out to be liars? You don't. So I feel that if you invite this person back into your life, you're inviting trouble. And it says you're inviting trouble into the future, and it says you'll choose to move away from her. Because I feel that you've still got a lot of compassion for her, like the boyfriend did. Because she's larger than life, she's quite personable, she's fun to be around at times. But I feel you're going to begin again. You're going to find your own success. Because I feel that this relationship is really just an illusion on her part. She doesn't want anything genuine. Everybody in her life is a pawn to her game, whatever that is. And I feel it has a lot to do with her dramatic side. So everybody's a pawn basically to her drama. So you have to be careful of that. I don't feel you're going to invite her back in, but there's going to be another discussion, a very heated discussion about the re-establishment of this relationship. Because it says you don't want to go back. Your heart is closed down to her antics. And she's doing her best to melt your heart. She's giving you her loving side again, or her friendly, very friendly, loving, personable side, or she will be, to try to convince you to re-establish the friendship. But it says, what's the friendship based on? It's a page. It's not based on much. It means that her feelings of friendship are very small. She's all about herself. She's all about what she can get out of an association. And you've got to think about, in this dynamic, what it is she wants from you. If it's not material, if she has everything she needs in life, what is it that she wants from you on a physical plane? Do you have a good job? Are you attractive? Do you look good in her social circle? Those are all the things you have to think about, because you're dealing with a drama queen. Somebody who's all about popularity and what she can gain from that popularity. So I feel that you need to stick to the plan. You weren't going to take her back after how ferocious she was towards you in that argument. But she plays on people. She plays on their compassions. She plays on their ego. She plays on their successes. She just plays on people. And she cuts, she's like, separates herself from her the person she's focusing on at a whim. A very sharp whim. Not sharp, but more a heated whim. Because she can be very firm. So she makes up and she breaks up. It's inherent in her character. And it says in these cards that it's a calculating move of a drama queen. So I really feel that you need to let it go. It shows could be arguments again. But if she can convince you to reform or re-establish this friendship, you're going to move away from her into the future anyway, because her egotistical side is going to erupt again. She's spoiled. And how many of those types of fights are you willing to tolerate? You're almost like chalk and cheese. You're chalk, she's cheese. You're different characters. It's fun being with her. She's very personable. But when she accuses you of something, she's mean. And this is a person that just keeps coming at you with accusation after accusation after accusation. And she can convince you you've done something you haven't done. But it's all about the drama. So no, I wouldn't invite her back in. Especially seeing she's lying about whatever happened with this love affair in her past. Definitely not. She'd have to be a lot more truthful for me to accept her back into a friendship. Okay, Nina, that was your reading. I'll see you next time.